that.
What's going on there?
I think it's fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just explain to you all that just started watching this. It's the first time I've seen this one. I came over to Aarron, when was it? A couple of weeks ago? A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, we thought of some names. We thought of the Alpha Training Super Series. That's what we're going to call the vast range of equipment that we're going to do. And each individual machine is going to have its own name. So the chest machine that we're developing is going to be known as the Legacy. So that will be the name of this. Last time I was here, I adjusted some handles and some positionings, which I didn't think we'd be able to do there and then, but obviously it was spot welded, you said, so we could just knock them off and do it again. AD said he was going to crack on with it. You ended up redesigning a whole new machine and then coming up with some extras. I would like to take credit for all of the design, but I haven't. I've done some of it, which I told AD, which is going to work better, and AD's then gone away and added to that, which is why I'm here today, to have a look. So you show me, AD, on what your thinking is on this.
What the new?
Well, what the adjustments that you've done.
Well, we've added this here to you. That was your idea to bring this up here as well.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to make it into a fly machine as well as a press.
So some people might want to start here, so we've made it. So
that's good.
Okay.
that clips in there.
That's a good idea.
Right, okay, let me have a seat. I remember now. Because this handle at the beginning was down here, and it was straight.
Yeah.
And the first design that you had, it was just a normal chest press. Yeah. It had a pivot, but it was just a normal chest press. What I've come up with the idea is we could use it, if we widened that plate there, and raise the handle with a bend in it, we could then also use it for flies, which now works perfect. Now what you've done is, obviously there's different people, all different shapes and sizes, me and you for instance. So we can obviously...
Just about that much.
Just about that much. So now, whatever shape and size you may be, you can have it... Okay, I see. So you would have seen some videos that I've done where the more on the palm of your wrist that you go on, the more beneficial you're going to feel the movement. I mean, you can.
It's just a bit stiff because it's...
It's a great advertisement. Fucking up there. That's all just getting destroyed.
Just pop.
How do you put that on? Oh, that's right, yeah.
See, some people...
Aaron's hands have got too tough for all the hard work.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then we can raise a seat and then do like a decline movement as well. So you can have flat, you can have incline, you can use decline, you can use it as a press, you can use it as a fly machine. Fucking hell, it really is a legacy, isn't it?
Then what else have we got here? These are just pads we use for testing.
Okay. I think they gathered that you're going to give them that pad with it.
Just chuck that on with it.
Yeah, when you buy a legacy machine, you get a free pad.
So you also wanted to be able to tilt your head back.
That's right, yeah, chin up.
Yeah. So we've put that back about 6 degrees.
Ah, okay, if you go from the side bit, you'll be able to see. So you would have seen in videos where I just said, when you're doing incline, you want to keep your chin up. So of course, when they've redesigned the whole machine,
you can see it now.
You've moved it back. What did you say, 6 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. It's perfect. Perfect.
But if you want to see, is that enough of a tilt? That's why you're here. You'll know by sitting and putting your head back.
You could adjust it forward as well as a flat, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. The whole idea of it going slightly back was because it doesn't matter how many times you tell somebody when you're training somebody or whether you're spotting somebody, put your chin back, put your chin back. Your mind would always try and take your body out of an uncomfortable situation. It would try and find the fastest route. So when you're thinking that your head back is back, but when you start getting fatigued and tired, you end up putting your head forward. Where if that's even a less angle than that, let's say it was at a 3-degree angle, not a 6-degree angle, because of your body will end up straightening up, your head will come off. Whereas if that was completely flat, your head won't come off, your head will just move back down, which is defeating the whole purpose, right? So at least you're now getting an indication that you need to stop and put your head back. So having it at an angle, especially if you're training on your own, you know if your head is on that pad and you can feel your head on that pad, then you know you've got your chin up. If it isn't, then you know you haven't. Whereas if it's a completely flat pad, you wouldn't know because your head would be touching the pad all the time. It would just be moving. Does that make sense? Yeah. But if your head's slightly back, you can't move your head down without taking your head off the pad. You can't do it. But if your head is on a completely flat surface, you can. So that was the whole idea of it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. It's just the colours. So the colours we've decided matte black with. I wanted the old school, like a tanned suede look, but then suede is going to be no good for sweat stuff. So we're going for just a standard hard-wearing leather look. But it's going to be matte black frame with a tanned leather look, and what was it was nickel, wasn't it?
No, zinc.
Zinc.
Yeah, a golden coloured zinc.
Yeah, so we're going to have little bits of zinc everywhere. We're going to have some zinc plaques that are going to be laser cut. It's going to look the bollocks, it really is. So we're hoping to have a minimum of 6 pieces of equipment ready for BodyPower next year. We've got a massive stand at BodyPower. We've got a massive stand at BodyPower, and we've got some real big plans. I mean, we've got Vince Taylor on our stand, Lee Priest, Samir Bannout, and well, hopefully another big name in the pipeline, but I can't mention it yet. So it's going to be huge, and the stand is going to be, well, God knows, it's going to be about 6-7 times the size that we had this year. So we're going to have all the equipment on there, plus the lorry, plus the bike, plus the RS, and there's going to be plenty of people there to help show people around the equipment, and also take some pre-orders when we decide to do it. Now, just to show you all that we're not, well, you all know from watching my videos, we're not a Mickey Mouse company anymore, but we're not going to get involved in Mickey Mouse companies either. You know, SNC is big, they've been doing it for years, and they're highly experienced. Just from BodyPower that have just gone, I got offered from some real big American companies some deals, but I wanted to have an input on it, so we've come up with an agreement, and we've now come up with some designs. But for BodyPower, we've also managed to get, what was it, the FCA?
Yeah, FCA approved.
FCA approved, so we're going to have finance agreements in place. Also, there's a lot of other companies, smaller companies, that are also doing gym equipment that aren't necessarily legal or safe. They might look flashy, they might have some nice colours and nice designs, but if they're not, what was it, CE approved? Yeah. A CE stamp on it, then they're not legal to really sell or legal to be used in a gym. Now, they might be fine. They might last 10 years, they might last 10 years, but then you could always have that one time where, you know, something could fail and somebody could get hurt. At least within their company and our company, we've got 2, welding inspectors. Yeah. Qualified welding inspectors that will make sure that every single piece of equipment, not just a batch, every single piece of equipment will be tried and tested and have a certificate with it. So I'm excited. Now, we've come up with some other ideas for the rest of the range. One of them was the leg press, wasn't it? Yeah. In fact, you've got your leg press. Yeah. Next door. Let's go over there quickly. And I'm going to show you. Once this takes off, I've told you all, I think it was over this year that I'm planning on doing a super gym in Peterborough. Well, that's now extended, not just to Peterborough, but also to Northamptonshire as well, 2 super gyms, where we're going to be filling it with just the Alpha range. But SNC are doing their own gym over in Ireland as well, with this equipment here, which is their own stuff. But I'm going to show you the difference. So this is SNC's own design, own leg press. If you're a gym owner, or you want one in your house or whatever, you can go onto their site and you can buy this direct. Just the quality, everything has been thought of. It's okay having a checkered plate on a leg press, but if it's wet, damp or condensation, that your legs will slip. So everything is taken into consideration. Now, well, we had an idea. I said to Adi on the way over here, let's try and do a leg press where it can turn into a vertical. So you see, a lot of leg presses have adjustments here where you can adjust the back pad higher, lower, or sometimes even the head pad you can adjust, or even the seat. With ours, what I would like to do is have an adjustment on here and adjust the whole leg press. So if you imagine a heavy duty leg press, maybe with another bar on here to put plates on, and then if we can adjust it so the whole thing goes up and turns into a vertical leg press as well. I mean, this is going to be big, beefy, and not easy to do. And then you come up with the idea of a hydraulic system.
Yeah.
Tell them what you thought.
Well, I wasn't having thought of it.
You're going to have to speak up so I can hear you.
But no, I've just thought that you put a hydraulic system on and it will adjust, like a hydraulic ram. It'll go from 45 to vertical.
Like the track,
like a tipping lorry, yeah.
Like a tipping lorry. So, fuck it, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And we're hopefully going to get that done for BodyPower. But I'm happy with that. The angle for the headrest is perfect.
Yeah.
We just need to get now the final finishing touches, with the laser cutting and especially the little tags, the alpha tags that we spoke about. But
that's really just
you see, fine. So yeah, I'm excited. I really am. It's going to be a massive project, and it's going to be a long project. But hopefully, if all goes well, then the sky's the limit. We'll get past the 6 machines that we're already going to do. We've already got a plan, and we'll just start doing a more solid range than anybody else. So that's it. Alpha training, baby.